man, that was an amazing meeting, and I'm putting it on my vlog and not on any social media network or channel because I'm friends with people that, like, I just don't really need them seeing my enthusiasm or excitement about this. Because it's never good. I don't know. It's not like in good taste to be like, yes, I killed that sales meeting. But I did. Ha! Totally killed it. So grateful. I was just like, I was calm. I was collected. I wasn't nervous. I wasn't, I didn't have outcome expectancy. Like, there is no, like, need. I do not need this job. And normally, I'll go into a meeting like this, just like, part of me is like, oh my gosh, I need this. If I don't get this, I don't know how I'm going to pay rent next month. And this meeting was like, if I don't get this, I'm going to spend more time with my kids. If I don't get this, I'm going to write more music and more songs. If I don't get this, it's okay. Like, I wanted it more for, I don't know, it was just such an interesting experience. Wanting something for a different reason totally affects how you feel in the moment. Like, if I had gone in there needing this work, needing this to work out for me, I would have been nervous. I might have blundered I might have said something stupid. I mean, I'm sure I said something stupid, but, like, I don't know. Most of the time I say something stupid, it's for a laugh. And I said a few stupid things, but it got a smirk at least. And getting a smirk from the CEO felt like a win. Really nice guy. I'm not saying he's like surly or anything, but he's, he just relaxed and kind of keeps his cards, just close to his chest and close to his vest. I'm always messing up colloquialisms and words. I don't know. Most people don't seem to notice because no one's watching these but me and like 4 other people. But anyway, what I want to remember out of today is the conversation I had with the receptionist as I walked in. It was really sweet, really nice. She told me how not to get lost on my way up to the boardroom, and I was very appreciative. I told her, I appreciate that because I'm actually really good at getting lost, and she had a chuckle about that. Went up there. There's always that awkward moment of like, how do we get into this stuff? How do we do this? And, so I sat down. My partner was running a little bit late. I showed up on time. I don't know where air horn came from, but there it is. I showed up on time. My business partner was a little bit late. No big deal. Not a problem at all. So like we sat down. I sat down with the CEO, and he was like, "You've done some work for us in the past." I was like, "Yeah, I have." And he's like, "Well, I manage like a dozen states. I'm not sure I've seen it." So I pulled up the video and on his TV and showed it to him. And later he was like very complimentary, which that feels good. Like, I know the work that I do is quality. I don't take video with my iPhone, which is what I'm doing right now. I know that I'm decent at what I do, and sometimes I'm really good at it. It just depends on the day and depends on the content I'm shooting. But that particular content was pretty darn good. I'd give it like an 8 out of 10. So it felt good to get affirmation, from the head guy, the guy in charge, that I did in fact do acceptable work for them. And then in the middle of the meeting, he was like, yeah, and actually I want you to do another video, and I want to hear blah blah blah, some of your ideas. And it's just like, okay, so even if we don't get this big proposal, I still have another job to do with this guy, which it's exciting. It's an exciting thing. And I get to just create, and then my business partner gets to handle like the machinery of it, which is the part I understand but I don't enjoy. I understand how to make sure it's seen, and SEO and tags and blah 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 blah, ad dollars and targeting and all that nonsense. But I just want to make, I just want to create. In the words of Good Charlotte, and there's like 2003, that album that came out. I just want to live. I just want to create, man. I just want to live. Gosh, it's like the only Good Charlotte album I ever bought, and it was probably the least like Good Charlotte that any of the material was. And I thought it was interesting. It was like if Tim Burton directed Good Charlotte. Anyway, I digress. I just want to create. I don't want to have to think about all the extra crap that goes along with making sure the video is sane. I just want to make the video. So it's nice to have a partnership that I think I'm going to be able to do that more. So yeah, anyway, meeting today went phenomenally. feeling really good about it. Okay, if you're still watching, I've got a question for you. I understand deja vu is a thing. It's a common thing. What about moments that you experience in waking life that this is ice cold, by the way. I didn't have a good thermos. I had the ceramic ones, which doesn't do any good other than holding my coffee. It doesn't hold a temperature. It doesn't sustain the temperature I want. That's garbage. I want my money back. World Market. It's cuter than the other ones. It's just not as effective. Anyway. Now it's empty. Have you ever had moments from dreams that you're like walking around in your life and all of a sudden you're like, oh, whoa, I remember this moment from a dream? That's been happening a lot to me lately. Like a lot. I had, it first started last year. I mean, I've had it happen before. Had it happen as a kid. And I remember being like, oh my gosh, that house right there. We're driving by this house. I was like, that house out in the middle of the country. I had a dream about that house. My mom was like, oh, you probably saw it when we drove by. It got in your subconscious and then you dreamed it. I'm like, no, like that is the house. I've never seen that house before other than this very specific moment in a dream, whatever. But yesterday and today, I've had several strong moments that I recall this very specific dream that I had in probably 2012 or so. And it's just like, whoop, here's a moment from your dream, enjoy. And it's not like entire scenes, it's just like a frame here or there. Do you ever have that? Is it just me? Do you guys experience that? It's fun for me. It feels like, yes, if there is a path for you, you're on it. And that's a good feeling. And so, I don't know, I guess if you're still watching and you've had that experience, I would love to hear about it. I would love to hear a comment from y'all. Do you experience moments from your dreams in your waking life? And if you do, what is that about? What do you think it means? What does it mean? I know what I think it means. I'm developing the why I think it is, but I'd be really fascinated to hear from y'all. So I'm gonna pay my ticket for this toll road, and I'll see y'all later.